Howdy, y'all. I'm back, and I think I'm breaking my tripod. I better buy a new one. That didn't sound very good. Okay, I'm going to do something a little different. Did one or two of these, a couple of these a while back. I don't know if I videotaped it or not, recorded it, but I'm going to do one today. I got one more left. First, I'm going to have a drink of my homemade milkshake. It's oranges, strawberries, mango, and some blueberry. And ice cream, of course. Very tasty. Okay. I also got my coffee. Probably too hot to drink. Perfect. All right. I've got this 11 by 14, and I already put down some white down for negative space. It's nice and lubed up. Might even be a little bit too much on there, so let's give it a little drip test. Looks pretty good. Nothing's dripping off, so we're gonna go for it. Couple little paint boogers in it. Ooh, there's my cutting tool I was looking for. It's in the wrong container. Put that right up there. Okay. And then get my tweezer. Where's my tweezers? Just had it. If it was any closer, it'd bite me. Okay, paint booger. Paint chip or something. I don't know what that was. Okay, I'm going to bring it down here. Sorry about that. I put some silicone oil on there to try to lube it up, but all it did was make it more creaky. Sorry about that. Okay. I got this here mask already taped off. And just a little cheap mask. I got it at the dollar store last year at Halloween time, so I used my frog tape. Works a whole lot better than the blue tape. Got some frog tape to tape off the holes. So, okay. Let's get us a cup. Here it is. Over here. Alrighty. This here cup, let's put in some... Oh, I mixed up some of the colors that Tammy Time sent to me. So I just got done mixing some of them up. So let's try a couple of them colors for fun. Alright, so let's take some... This is Apple Barrel. I've got turquoise. And I've got some Velvet Crush, otherwise known as a shade of purple. Let's see, somewhere else I had a cool shade I was going to use. Some here. But anyways, let's start with this. Okay, I don't have enough squirt bottles to go around, and so for my temporary colors, they go in the cup. Because I just don't know when I'll have that color again, so... Yeah, we got lots of air bubbles in them babies too. Let me tap it down. Because I just mixed them not too long ago. Okay. So we're going to put in some turquoise. And then let's put in just a skosh of white as a separating color. Just a skosh, because I got white down in negative space, so I don't put a lot. I don't want to put a lot. Just a tiny bit. Alright, so we got that turquoise right there. And then I'm going to put in some... I think I'll put in some fluorescent yellow. I think that'll go good with turquoise. Alright. Okay, a little bit of turquoise, a little bit of fluorescent yellow. And let's put in some Velvet Crush by Apple Barrel. It's a pretty color. Yeah, it's got kind of a sheen to it. know if that's the Floetrol, the air bubbles, or if that's just part of the paint. All right, let's see. Then how about some crimson? Do I dare? You know what? I'm going to skip crimson. I'm going to use instead, how about Honeysuckle Pink by Apple Barrel? That's another one that Tammy Time sent me. So I did have a bottle with a similar shade in it that was empty, so I just put it right in here instead. So I do have a squirt bottle for Honeysuckle Pink. That's a neat color. I like it. I'm not a pink paint person, but I do like the darker pinks and the berry, you know, berry shaded pinks. Okay. Turquoise, yellow, purple, pink. Let's put just a tad bit of white in there again for another separating color. I did not put any silicone oil in this, but I might have some silicone oil residue somewhere on my hand. So if it gets in there, it's not on purpose. All right. And then I'm going to repeat my colors. Turquoise by Apple Barrel. And we're going to need quite a bit because we're not pouring straight onto the canvas. So we're going to pour like we're pouring over a vase, but not a vase. Okay, turquoise. And then we got our fluorescent yellow. And I don't have to add more white on that because it's kind of scattered in there. Okay, so we're done with that. And then what came after that? Let's see, turquoise, yellow, then the Velvet Crush. Don't need a lot of that because there's quite a bit in there. And then the Honeysuckle Pink. Ooh, that looks cool in there in the cup. All right, that's a 3/4 cup right there. You think that'll do it? I should have added silver as my separating color instead of white. I'm such a bonehead. Let's see if I can get some of that in there. Down in yonder cup. Yeah, squirt it down in there. Let it sink a little bit. This is Platinum Silver by Platinum by Folk Art. Yeah, Folk Art. All right, we'll put some up top like so. Okay. And then we're going to take this here mask. I removed the string already. I think what I'm going to do is put the canvas up on my little pedestals here. Have it so it won't get all goopy. Let's see, 11 by 14 takes up a little bit of room here. There we go. Okay, marvelous. Sorry. I gotta do something about that. All right. We'll take our mask. I'm just gonna put it right about there. Doesn't really matter. Just put it towards the center. And you gotta have a lot of paint because you're pouring onto the mask first. Shoo, here we go. Let's hope for the best, y'all. These plastic masks can be difficult to cover because it wants to repel the paint. It doesn't want to stick. So you just kind of got to pour and pour and pour. That's why I made such a big cup of paint. I don't know if this color scheme is going to be any good at all. The last one I did was different shades of green with a little bit of black and some white, and it turned out really cool because it was like a camouflage look. Yeah, I got that back in my curing room. I haven't done anything with it yet beyond getting it poured and cured. It's just sitting back there waiting for me to do something with it. Okay, first I'm just covering the surface here. No particular design. So it can be hard to cover. Okay. Okay, here we go. A lot of yellow down in there. I'm going to add some more turquoise. All right. And do another little bit of pouring. There's just no way to really get a design on here because it's so hilly and bumpy. So yeah, just spread it around. You know, you can let it sit there and drip a little bit and wait, and then pour some more on there because you're gonna miss some spots. You can go around and dab it with your finger if you want. Oh, I forgot again to put my gloves on. Ah, I'm so bad at that. Okay. Oopsie. Ha, forgot about my negative space. That's all right. It'll fill in. All right. So I'm going to do this again since I stuck my finger in a couple of spots. We're just going to make sure it's covered. Ooh, I get it. Looks like it. Let's get the chin. Chinny chin chin. There we go. All right. I got some left over in case I need it. So pretty in there. All right. Got a little bit of white left in this cup. So while that's dripping, I'm just going to add the white into my colorful cup. Let that drip down in there. All right, while that's draining, pardon me, let's see, I gotta find something to stick that mask on. I used to have a little mesh wire screen. Ah, and there it is. I found it. I got two of them. Here's one. And I don't have the tray to put underneath it, so where am I gonna put that? I do not know. Yeah, my other work table is full of junk because I just piled stuff on top of it. Shame on me. Okay, I'm just gonna put this mesh thing right here against my tummy. And let's see here. Last time let's take the hair off my hand. All right, see if I can get this out of here. This turned out to be really turquoisey, didn't it? Yeah. Oh well. We're just going to take it off. And the eye sockets are going to drip yet when I do that. So let's do that. Let it drip a little. Let it drip from the eyeballs. Get that start to drain. That'll cover some of that extra turquoise a little bit. All right. Stick that on here. Like so. And then I'm going to go put that over here to dry over there. Let's start drying. Okay, and let's move on to our canvas. That looks kind of neat, doesn't it? Because, you know, started to fill in a little bit where the mask sat. Funkadelic. Lots of little minuscule bubbles in there. So we'll just start tilting. All right. Move my cup out of the way here so I don't dump it over. The rest of this color here. Move it out of the way. All right. Yeah. You don't have to tilt it fast. You can go fast, slow, whatever. The slower you go, the more you hold on to the design and whatnot. Pretty. Okay. rock that white back towards the middle again. I know I'm working on a tight spot here. I don't have the camera set up and tripod set up where I normally do. I usually set it on my counter and shorten the legs, but today it's on the floor right in front of my workstation, so I feel really crowded because I should have taken time to put it where I'm supposed to put it. So I'm sorry if it keeps weaving in and out of the frame. That's my fault. Not planning ahead. All right, I'll go back this way again. I'm doing kind of the diagonal pattern again, just letting it go drip from corner to corner. Hang on. Okay. Just kind of going this way a little bit. And then rocking it back that way. Okay. And as you can see, I did not do the other two corners because I'm looking for contrast. So I'm going to, oh man, I wish I could remember to put my gloves on. All right, I'm gonna just squirt a little bit more on the corners, let that blend. Do the same thing over here. Okay. Sit there for a second, let them corners drip a little bit. Ooh, and I almost stepped on that mask. Oh. All right. Let me see here. Now, I don't know if that's a paint booger or a bubble, so let's go ahead and torch the bubbles just to make sure. Yeah, that might be a booger. It's not popping yet. You can't hover over it with the flame because then you'll burn your paint and then it'll bubble. Yeah, it was a tiny little speck of something. It's gone now. Okay. Throw some little minuscule bubbles out of there. Okay. Here we go. Let's make sure the corners dripped good on where I poured that white. Yeah. Looks pretty good. Alrighty. So I kind of like that. It's different. Cells are slowly forming throughout here, just little tiny ones. You see them? Just little ones. And that's the corner I covered, and then that's one of the corners I left white, obviously. And I really like them colors swirling in there, the little tiny cells. And so, yeah, I wanted to leave that white in the middle. Good little contrast like that. So when it dries, I will show you the set all together. How's that? So that's how you do a mask pour, y'all. Creak, creak, creak. Bye-bye.